Hi everybody, John Anderson here again, another beer ramble, and today we're looking at Boddington Pub Ale. Got my pint can here, served cold. It's been refrigerated since yesterday. 4.7 or 4.6 ABV if I'm correct. When I bought it, so it is. Oh, mm, I had a little mess here. English Pale Ale style. Gets a not so kind score on with the Olsen brothers, but Beer Advocate gives it an okay score. There's a little thing in my can. I think a little sensor gives it a little feel. Best results. Carefully open can, pour contents into a glass. The head foam, and it's foaming quite lovely, folks. It's just perfectly thing that. Okay score on Beer Advocate. Not so good score with the Olsen brothers, the Bros. So an English Pub Ale has been under through so many ownerships. Henry Boddington started it, bought the brewery way back then, 1853, but before that, in 1778, it was under another person who had owned it at the time, and now it's part of the InBev, formerly Interbrew, InBev. Now InBev and Anheuser-Busch have merged since 2009, 8, I should say. And now they're all part of that one big happy family. But the beer is still brewed in London. Anyway, see what my beer looks like. As you can see, nice color. Nice little top head right over here. Very nice. Mm. Has a nice little scent to it. A little bit of honey. Smells good. There's some nice characteristics to this right there. It's a little scent of honey, some little scent of that honey in there, but just little. But it's ale. Some down the hatch. It had it in my fridge for about a day or so. I bought it yesterday. I mean, I remember the one that had the little nitrogen thing in the can. I think was the Young's double chocolate stout. I believe it was had that in there. So some grass notes to this beer. You know, yeah, this is really good. I'm surprised that the score is that low that Austin was given. And the Bros, the Austin brothers, the Bros have always been pretty much fair on a lot of beers, but this, for giving a negative score, I don't know. But as I mentioned, under several ownerships over the years, but now part of the InBev family, distribution has been pretty good. This is some consider this still a bitter English special bitter style beer, bitter. Not bitter in a bad way, but just kind of the taste. But nothing negative about it. I think it's still good. So Brands Alliance, which is part of also, which is imports the beer, which is also part of Anheuser-Busch. The brewery still brewed in that country in London, England. I could think of something to go well with this. Some fish and chips. Obviously, some fried tilapia, um, some fries. Uh, I know that some Middle Eastern cuisine you could pair with this beer with. Um, something with a lot of fish, shellfish. Would go well with this beer. I've never really been a fan of the English style ales. I mean, I do like them. I'm more into the English style stouts than I am these. Bass ale, where I think is also good too, but I don't know if I put that in the same category with this, but maybe it could be. Um, I guess maybe because I look at them again back then, beer 101 as a lager, but obviously more aware of it. But the texture and how it's put together, it's quite nice, different from some of the other styles. But uh, I've never really been one to surround myself with the English style ales. I'm more of their stouts. I could definitely sample on any given time, or brown ales, which are just as good, which I get here and there now and then. But I mean, this is good. And again, I'm just surprised by the negative score of this. The Alstomos would give it a bad score, but very well made, nice finish. A little notes of honey, just a little, not much. Um, has a little bit, very malty, very carbonated. A little hint of a nice warm baked bread. Um, nice, just a nice warm bread. You know, loaf of bread. The aftertaste on it. I mean, it's good. I'm not saying this is negative at all. I think this is a pretty good beer. So again, the negative scores just but baffles me. But um, I'll give this a B minus by what the beer activist says is okay. So C plus, um, C plus B minus. I think that's about fair for this. I can see myself giving this again. And I like the thing in here with the thing inside the can gives a C2 thing. Really cool. Um, yeah, so C plus B minus. I think that's a fair score for this beer. Okay. Tell me what you think, if it deserves that score or not. So decent, English Pale Ale for Boddington. Leave your statements and comments on the bottom. John Anderson here, the Beer Rambleton. Keep on watching, and as always, cheers. Cheerio, everyone. Oh, good day, people from Great Britain. I'm not from Great Britain, but anyway.